Hello and welcome to this yoga flow. We're going to warm up the whole of our bodies. You may need some bricks. We are going to be doing some lunging forwards. So maybe grab your props and I shall meet you on your mat. I encourage you to start in child's pose. Maybe have your knees wide. Maybe have your knees together. We're just going to ground and invite some length into your lower spine. Maybe place your head on a brick. Just allow your body to settle. Find a comfortable posture for you. What serves your body today? Just begin to notice any areas of tension. See if you can breathe into those areas. Letting go of any tension on every exhale. Slow down your breathing. Start to feel your body releasing. And maybe here you set yourselves an intention for your practice. Gently begin to lift your head from the earth or your prop and stretch your fingers out in front of you. Try and keep your hips towards your heels. Have your elbows lifted up and off the mat. And let's just give your head a nod. Just beginning to move your head and neck. And then from here, come to stillness and walk both of your hands over to your left. Feeling a stretch down the right side of your body. Maybe you place your right hand on top of your left. Maybe you continue to nod your head. And then let's walk those fingers to the other side of your mat, all the way over to your right. Maybe placing your left hand on top of your right. Encouraging that left sitting bone towards your heel. And then from here, we'll come back to center. We're going to come up into a tabletop position. So reposition your knees, your feet, your hands, however you need to here to find your stable tabletop position. Wrists below shoulders and knees below hips. Okay, from here, spread your fingers. Take an inhale and begin to arch from your spine. From your lower back, your tailbone, all the way along your spine. And then as you exhale, push through your hands, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, round the whole of your spine. Inhaling to arch, draw your shoulder blades together. And then exhale to separate your shoulder blades. Continuing with your breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe now your body wants a slightly different movement. Maybe you want to take a figure of 8. Maybe you've found a position that needs to be held. Move your spine. Listen to your body. Let's wake up your spine. Okay, we'll come back to stillness now. We're going to move the spine in a different direction. So lift your left arm high, plant your right hand, push through your right hand, and see how far you can reach towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, and then exhale to thread through and reach towards your right. Inhale to open, exhale to thread. Inhale to open, moving with your breath. Exhale to thread. Coming back to your tabletop. We'll do that on the other side. So plant your left hand, reach high with your right. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, let's reach through. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread. Inhale to twist and open, and then exhale to reach through. Coming back to center. Maybe here you take another cat-cow, preparing to come up to standing into your downward facing dog. So maybe you walk your hands a little bit further forwards, tuck your toes, push through your hands and your toes equally, and reach up into your downward facing dog. First downward dog of the practice. So let's keep both our knees bent. Bend both your knees generously. Maybe you nod your head in this position. And let's encourage your chest towards your thighs. Push through your arms. And then maybe here you encourage your left leg to straighten and then swap. Right leg to straighten, alternating, walking your dog on the spot. Beautiful. Okay, from here, come to stillness in your down dog. Maybe you nod your head one more time. Come to stillness. Encourage your heels towards the earth and encourage both legs to straighten. And then from here, come high up onto your toes, drop your knees. We're back in a tabletop position. We're going to lower towards the earth. I'm going to remove my jumper so you can see my arms. Stay in your tabletop position while I undress myself. Okay, tabletop. From here, we're going to lower towards the earth. So turn your elbows so that they're pointing behind you. You're going to gently bend your elbows, stick your bottom up in the air and lower your chest and your chin towards the earth. Once you're there, you can straighten your legs behind you and lift up into any back bend of your choice. Elbows below shoulders or hands below shoulders. Lifting up into your back bend. And breathe. Continue to breathe. Engage your legs and push your pelvis into the earth. Okay, from here, slowly lower. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and let's push back into a child's pose. And then come back up into your downward facing dog. From here, we're walking to the top of the mat with your feet. So gaze in between your hands and begin to wiggle your hips, bend your knees, get yourself to the top of the mat, however you need to get there. And then slowly hang, bending both knees. Again, maybe that nodding of your head makes an appearance. Maybe you hold opposite elbows. Releasing the grip now. Allow your hands to be heavy. Let's take a slow roll all the way up to standing. Tadasana. Well done, everyone. Okay. Let's flow. Take an inhale. Raise your arms above your head. Exhale to fold. Hinge from your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, reach for your earth. Take a step back with your right leg. And then with your left into your downward facing dog. From here, right leg high. Maybe you open out, bending your knee, opening out into your split dog. Push through both hands equally. Leveling off your hips if you split your dog. Replace your foot to the mat. Roll forwards into a plank. Slowly lower your knees and let's take that slow lower all the way to the earth. Lowering all the way to the earth. Push up into your back bend. Maybe you come a little higher this time. Maybe you don't. Okay, slowly lower. Let's push back into a tabletop position. And then from here, reach for your bricks. We're going to take a step forwards with your right leg. And hold a low lunge. Just holding here for a moment. And now let's push back into half splits. So push your hips back towards your heels. Maybe this front foot lifts up onto the heel. Try and keep your hands framing your front foot. And let's flow between those two. Inhale as you push forwards. Exhale, tuck round, pull back into your half splits. One more here. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale into your half splits. Come back into your low lunge. From here, we're coming back to our tabletop position. So bring that right foot back. And we're going to make our way back into downward facing dog. So maybe you come through a child's pose, push into your downward facing dog. And then from here, make your way to the top of the mat, however you choose to get there. Jump, step, walk, top of the mat, hold the fold, and then bend your knees to slowly rise all the way up. Extended Tadasana. Hands through to heart center. We'll do that on the other side. Inhale, extended Tadasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reach for your bricks. And this time, take a step back first with your left leg, then your right leg into your downward facing dog. Okay, from here, three-legged dog, left leg high. Reach high with your left leg, push through both hands equally. And maybe here you take a bend into your left knee. Take a glance under your left armpit. Re-level your hips. Replace your left foot to the mat. Let's roll forward into your plank. One straight line of energy, and then slowly lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower your chest. Take an inhale and lift up into your back bend. From here, slowly lower. Tuck your toes, push back into your tabletop position and take a step forward with your left foot. Left foot plants in between your hands. Hands are either on the earth or on bricks. Find your comfortable position and hold your low lunge. Okay, from here let's push back into our half splits. Straighten your front leg. Maybe you lift your toes of your front foot. Take an inhale. Sink forwards into your low lunge. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, straighten your front leg, hips back. Inhale, hips forwards, bend your front knee. Exhale, hips back, half splits. And then come back into your low lunge. From here, we're coming back to your tabletop position. So back knee meets front, or the other way around. Front knee meets back. Let's make our way into your downward facing dog. Hips high. Readjust your feet however you need to. And then from here, glance in between your hands and make your way to the top of your mat in your forward fold. Well done, everyone. Okay, just hang here in your forward fold. And then from here, take a slow rise all the way up, lifting your arms above your head. Maybe taking those hands behind you, push your hips forwards. And then coming all the way back to your Tadasana. Let's flow again. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, reach for your earth and step your right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. One round of breath here. Rolling forward into your plank. Here, you can keep your knees high or drop your knees. So I'm going to slowly lower to the earth, knees up or down. Slowly lower, untuck your toes, push up into your back bend. Slowly lower your chest, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog or your tabletop position, your choice, we're going to take a step forward with your right leg into a runner's lunge. Right leg forwards. So here, remember you've got the option to drop your back knee is high. We are going to flow forwards and backwards with your knee up or down behind. Okay, so we're in a lunge. Take an inhale and exhale to push those hips back. Maybe you come up onto the heel of your front foot, lift your toes. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hips back. One more of those. Inhale into your lunge. And exhale to push back. Go back to your lunge, plant your hands. Can you kick back high with your front leg? Three-legged dog. Replace your foot. Take a breath in your downward facing dog. And then from here, take a walk to the top of your mats. And slowly bend your knees, rise all the way up to standing. We shall do that on the other side. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reach for your earth. Take a step back with your left foot, then your right foot into your downward facing dog. One round of breath here. And then let's roll forward into our plank. Plank posture, knees up or down. Wherever you are, we're slowly lowering to the earth. Bend your elbows. Keep your biceps close to your body. Lower all the way down. And then push up into your back bend of choice. Sphinx, cobra, upward facing dog. Slowly lower. Tuck your toes, make your way back into your downward facing dog. And lift your left leg high. From your downward facing dog or your tabletop position, we're stepping forwards into a runner's lunge. Left leg forwards, hands on bricks or the earth. Holding in your lunge with your back knee up or down. Let's push your hips back. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, straighten your front leg. Inhale, back into your lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, hips back, front leg straightens. Well done, everyone. Okay, back into your lunge. From here, we're kicking back into a three-legged dog or coming straight back to your tabletop position. Then planting both feet. Wherever you are, tabletop or down dog, push into your down dog and then glancing between your hands, take a walk to the top of your mat and remain in your forward fold. Okay, let's take a slow rise all the way up to standing. Lift your arms above your head. Take your final extended Tadasana. Bring your hands through your heart center. Keep your hands exactly where they are and lift your heels. We're going to make our way down to the earth. Slowly begin to bend both of your knees. Slide down that imaginary wall. Keep your back nice and tall. And then, when your thighs come into contact with your calves, you can take a seat, rolling all the way down onto your back. Take a breath, come back to your intention. Feel your heart beating in your chest. And bring your arms out to your sides in a capital T. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. And on an inhale, drop both of your knees to your right. Maybe you turn your head in the opposite direction. Holding here, inhale to center, dropping over to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, dropping your knees over to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Move with your breath. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Come back to center and squeeze both of your knees into your chest. Hands can be on the backs of your thighs or on the front of your shins. Maybe your head and neck lift up and off the mat. Give yourselves a squeeze. And then slowly lower your head back to the mat if you took that option. Straighten both legs. Shine your soles of your feet to the sky and just give those ankles a roll in one direction and then in the other. Pointing and flexing. Lift your arms and now begin to rotate your wrists, feet, ankles, any movement that feels good here. Pointing, flexing, maybe giving everything a shake. We are, after all, waking our bodies up, shaking out any tension that may be left. And stop. Notice how your body feels to be still. And then gently bend your knees. Give yourselves one final squeeze. Lengthen your right leg down the mat. Lengthen your left leg down the mat. Place your hands on your belly. And just take a deep breath into your tummy, all the way down to the pit of your belly. And then let it go. One more of those. Feel your hands rise as you fill with air, and then let it go. Allow your breathing to become natural. Allow your hands to fall off your belly. And allow your body to become heavy. Taking as long as you need in your Shavasana. As always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Namaste.